So tell us about your role, no? You first
About my role.
in the film Parched, yeah.
It's a film called Parched, which is releasing on the 23rd of September, and I play a role called Rani. I'm in that Rani color, you know. And though in the film, the director decided that, Rani is too bright, so I wear black because she became a poor girl, She became a widow when she was so young. This is the plight of women in our country, in villages and also in cities. Children get married. They have children when they are children themselves. And so I play a character like that I was a child and I had a child. And I became a widow also when I was a child. But Rani takes everything in her stride, and she fights all those things. She brings up her son, and when we meet her in the film, she's a full comic, and that's what you will watch Rani in Parched. And her best friend Bijli. Let me introduce Bijli. She brings all the color and the light.
So have you ever heard of lightning? Have you ever heard of lightning creating earthquakes? So Bijli brings bhookamps.
Okay.
So that's my character.
Okay.
And listen to the song, this line, Bhookamp, Bijli's Bhookamp.
There's Kachwa also, no?
That hasn't come in yet,
Yeah.
but right now Bhookamp is online.
Okay.
Please watch Bijli's Bhookamp.
Sure.
I very proudly, Rani can announce, she's my best friend.
Yeah, but apart from that, I play a nautch dancer and a sex worker in the film.
Okay.
Outwardly, very, very strong, very bindas, very. I care a damn about the world, but inwardly, she has a lot of her own stories and her own painful endeavors that she's had in her life. But she keeps those to herself, really, really, really close to herself. Not that she has the choice of making a choice, but she still does that out of choice. Also, as a storyteller, but like I said, she keeps her stories with herself. Rani and our third character, which is Lanju, she's best of friends with both of them. Bestest with Rani because she knows her for very, very, very long. While she was still in her marriage and she wasn't a widow and she not lost her man. And then I tried. And then
That was a happy period, or that was a sad part?
No, and then I tried taking over the place and replacing the man that did exist in her life because now she didn't have any, so I couldn't have been happier.
Okay.
I was jealous all the way when she had one.
So she is my man's replacement in the film.
So you're happy now or before?
Huh?
You're happy?
Obviously happy now. Look at her. Like, why would I want anyone else?
Trust me.
Yeah.
Women,
Come on.
women
Yeah.
are so much better.
Yes, I totally agree. I'll second that any day.
How the character was relatable to you? Were you
How
able to
the
relate to
character?
that? Yeah.
Can't you see me? Like how I relate to the
So
character?
how do you choose scripts? I
She's so
think,
true
right?
to her character. She's wearing the color also. That's called Rani.
Yes.
Color is that, yeah.
Yes, completely relatable. I got married when I was 11 years old.
Okay.
And I lost my husband when I was 13, and so I completely relate to them.
How do you choose scripts?
I don't choose.
Based on the relatability factor should be there, or
I don't choose. They just come to me,
She doesn't
They
choose.
choose me.
She doesn't choose her. She does not choose her scripts. She just juices them.
I spice them up, and sometimes I have the help of Bijlis
usually help you get.
who spice up the Ranis.
Basically, are you trying to have a very serious sort of a
Not at all.
what genre of interview is this?
Not at
Is it
all.
serious
Not
or
at all.
is it
Casual.
comic?
Whatever genre it is,
Whatever it is,
this
it's
who we
become
are.
casual now anyway.
This is who we are.
I want to start with serious, but it has become casual, so we'll follow the flow. You tell me, Surveen, how relatable was the character to you?
I'm pretty bored of the comedy that we've been doing. I will now slightly switch over to serious and tell you little slightly seriously.
Okay.
Variety is the spice of life in Disney.
Why don't you
Yeah, yeah.
tell them about how I relate to the characters?
No, you know what? That is a very, very big, that is a huge, humongous
Responsibility. She's my best friend. You can't even do this
Yeah.
for me.
So, yes, how she relates to my character and actually how she connects with me in the film is one of the most awkward moments for any woman to connect with another woman. And what that moment is you're going to have to watch the film to see that. It's very, very interesting, by the way.
Okay.
How I relate to my character, I don't just relate to my character, but I think I relate to everybody's character in the film, every woman's character in the film. I relate to Lajo, I relate to Rani at different levels, and I think each one of us has a part of each other's character, and that's how we actually are, not just as women. We're not black or white as individuals. We're all grey and all full of colors, various colors. But there's a part of each other in the entire film amongst characters, and it's the story of you and me and every man, every woman. I mean, that they are no different. Just because this film's backdrop is a village does not mean the story is about women living in villages or men living in villages. It is about any man or any woman living anywhere in the world. And I would like to say that I cannot say, I don't know about, I can't say this is a feminist film. It is this film is not based on feminism but on humanism. For me, that's the underlying message or point that the film is actually not trying to make, but I'm sure you will get the point.
Okay, and what was the toughest thing you had to do for this film in order to prepare for the role?
Promote the film.
During the shoot, before the shoot.
Before the shoot.
Not after the shoot. That is tough for anybody. Yeah.
Promotions are the toughest thing.
During the shoot.
During the shoot, the toughest thing
Craziest
was,
or toughest, whatever.
we had to pretend that we are best friends.
Okay, but
Where are changing this?
okay. So all this was acting now because
I don't like her at all,
okay.
and she just hates me. So all this lovey-dovey thing that we're doing, everyone does it.
Women fake it.
Also,
Women fake it.
Yeah, so we're just faking it. So the toughest thing that I had to do is pretend she's my best friend,
Okay.
and I think we did a good job.
I think we did a
You'll be
fairly good
convinced.
job.
Yeah, you'll be convinced.
Yeah. Okay. And what do you have to say about the typecast of this, being very prominent in the industry now?
I don't give a flying rat's ass.
This is what I'm expecting.
Really about
Flying rat's ass.
typecasting.
Okay.
None of us do that because we're here to do our job and do it as well as possible and stay true and honest to what we're here to do. People who perceive us in ways that they want to is entirely their problem, not ours. I'm saying this on behalf of everybody. So deal with it, yeah.
Very good. So what do you want people to take out of the film when they go to the theaters?
Whatever they want.
No, it's
We've
See, they can't be contradicting
Yeah.
our own statement. Their
No.
perception is their problem.
On
They can
one-
take, and they're free. They have all the freedom to take what they want to take back from the film.
okay. But is there any particular thing like you wanted to convey through this film?
The thing is, we've told stories. On a very serious note, it's stories of all these characters,
Okay.
Rani, Bijli, Lacho, and many others who come into their lives. And these are very interesting stories that you might have seen these characters' reflections in other films or in your lives, but you have not heard these particular stories. They're very unique.
Okay.
Very, very unique. So when I say that I'm playing a role of a widow and she's playing a nudge girl or another woman is playing a battered woman, it's not, those are just the superficial outlines and the tags. There's much more, and each individual stories are very, very unique and different, and that is why whoever comes to watch the film, they will take different things out of the film, whatever emotions they relate to, whatever they feel, they get touched, they get moved, they get angry, whatever they take.
All the emotions.
Quench your thirst for love, joy, passion, compassion, courage, and all things else that you can think
Human
of.
being.
That's what Parched is all about.
23rd September, happy fun!
Watch it!
Yay!
All right.